to the, yeah, you can go to the party. Yeah, I know that. I know, I said yes.
Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they ride.
Are we using our regular teams or are we using different?
We in it for life.
Adrian, are we using regular teams?
All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal.
Y'all lost today.
Was fighting that case, took so many yells. I'm not going back to those.
Channel says you're live, so I just
you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be. Had to watch for the jakes on the road.
Hey, you're a little bit behind because I can't hear no music no more. I'm in the loading screen.
Foreign cars driving fast, I've never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems, let me run up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my way.
Moses led the Israelites out.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Set, 10 logo.
And that's not the start that he was looking for.
Hello? Is anybody else here?
At the 23-yard line.
Hello?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, it's Brees. He gets this one complete to Tre'Quan Smith. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup, first down New Orleans. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Brees. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that. First drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is always all you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Adrian, go ahead, throw me in this pig, bro.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now Brees to try again after the pick 6. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way gut. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
And now he'll tuck it and run. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill doing it himself from 9 yards out as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, come on, bro.
Come on, bro. I'm trying to use this commentators.
Dude, just turn your thing down, dude.
I don't have a battery.
Dude, just put it to chat audio. Just put it to chat audio. I mean, you know. Yeah, what's the name? Chat audio.
Yeah, but then I don't have a remote to my TV, so I can't put the volume down, and it's high.
5-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now this time, Breeze will throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. He can run for it, and he will.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Imagine.
Let's go. Let's do it. At their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Do you think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
12 yards the pick up there. Good for a Raven first. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Snead as they run the jet sweep. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down. They'll run here with Ingram. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll look to run with Ingram. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. Now Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Here by Jimmy Smith. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. There he goes inside the 30. 20! A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown here in this first half as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Better not time. Yeah, I got this on.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Breeze now. He's got Smith here. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. So now 2 pick-sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head, walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Again, it's Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Throwing on first down is Breeze. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. And now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And Lutz's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. play action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Shift. Watch the shift. Joker, 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 Joker. Check 52. Kill, kill, kill. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Watch twist. Watch twist. Check, check. Oh!
Now Jackson throwing again. Escaping the pressure right. Snead's got it. Willie Snead all alone. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The play.
I made him quit, and it's on live too. I made him quit. I made him quit. No, I don't care. I made him quit on live. You don't want to play no more? Bro, I'm showing everybody this, bro. You quit, bro? You don't want to play no more? You don't want to play? You don't want to play you don't want to play no more the whole game, the whole day? You sure you don't want to get your revenge?